Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, replaying problems in your mind, worrying about things that might never happen? Worry is something almost everyone struggles with. It can steal our peace, drain our energy, and prevent us from enjoying the present moment. In his timeless book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, author Dale Carnegie explores why we worry so much and how we can take control of our thoughts instead of letting them control us. In this video, we'll explore some of the most powerful ideas from the book, practical lessons that can help you reduce stress, handle problems calmly, and start living a more peaceful and focused life. Let's begin. One of the most important ideas in the book is what Carnegie calls living in day-tight compartments. This means focusing only on today instead of worrying about the past or the future. Many of our worries come from thinking about what might happen tomorrow or regretting something that already happened yesterday. But the truth is, we can only act in the present moment. Carnegie suggests imagining your life like a ship with compartments that seal off water. Each compartment represents one day. When you focus only on today, you prevent yesterday's mistakes and tomorrow's fears from flooding your mind. Ask yourself this simple question: what is the best thing I can do today? When you focus on one day at a time, life becomes far more manageable. Another powerful technique Carnegie shares is a simple 3-step method for handling worry. First, ask yourself, what is the worst possible outcome of this situation? Second, prepare yourself mentally to accept that worst outcome if necessary. And third, calmly begin working to improve the situation from there. Surprisingly, much of our worry comes from uncertainty, not reality. Once we clearly define the worst-case scenario, it often becomes far less terrifying. When you accept the worst possibility, your mind becomes free to focus on solutions instead of fear. Carnegie also explains that worry often disappears when we take action. When we sit and think about a problem without doing anything, our imagination tends to exaggerate it. But when we start doing something, even a small step, we regain a sense of control. For example, if you're worried about your career, taking action could mean improving your skills, sending applications, or learning something new. Action transforms anxiety into progress. Instead of asking, what if things go wrong? Start asking, what small step can I take right now? One of the most eye-opening lessons in the book is this: the majority of things we worry about never actually happen. Our minds tend to imagine worst-case scenarios, but reality is often much less dramatic. Carnegie even suggests keeping a record of your worries and later checking how many of them actually came true. You might be surprised to discover that most fears were simply creations of your imagination. Realizing this can help you take your worries less seriously and focus your attention on things that truly matter. Another cause of worry is the fear of criticism. We often worry about what other people think of our choices, our work, and our mistakes. But Carnegie reminds us of something important. People will criticize no matter what you do. If you succeed, some people will envy you. If you fail, some people will judge you. Instead of trying to please everyone, focus on doing what you believe is right. Accept useful criticism, ignore unfair criticism, and keep moving forward. Carnegie also emphasizes the importance of gratitude. When we focus only on problems, life can seem overwhelming. But when we pause and recognize the good things we already have, our perspective changes. Health, relationships, opportunities, knowledge, these are things many people wish they had. By practicing gratitude daily, we train our minds to see abundance instead of scarcity. And when your mind is focused on appreciation, there is much less room for worry. Carnegie offers another simple but powerful strategy: stay busy. When your mind has nothing to focus on, it often turns toward negative thoughts and worries. But when you're engaged in meaningful work, hobbies, learning, or helping others, your attention naturally shifts away from anxiety. An active mind is far less likely to become trapped in cycles of worry. Productive activity can be one of the most effective ways to restore peace of mind. At its core, How to stop worrying and start living reminds us that worry is often a habit of the mind, but it's a habit we can change. By living one day at a time, accepting what we cannot control, taking action on what we can, and focusing on gratitude instead of fear, we can dramatically reduce the stress in our lives. Life becomes much lighter when we stop carrying the weight of endless worries. Because the truth is, most of the things we fear never happen, and the things that do happen are often easier to handle than we imagined. If you enjoyed this summary and found these ideas helpful, consider applying at least one of them today. Start by focusing only on today, taking one positive action, and letting go of worries that don't deserve your energy. And if you enjoy discovering powerful ideas from books like this one, make sure to subscribe to Inkspire, where we explore timeless lessons that can change the way you think and live. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.